1996? Is that how long ago it was? Oh, Jesus. I still remember 1996 really, really well. Like, really well. Oh, Jesus. So, that year, in terms of video games, was so long. We had at the beginning of that year, Donkey Kong Country 2. I remember because I had it for my birthday. Holy shit. And then towards the end of the year, this. I mean, like, cutesy platformers and Quake. I mean, what a shift that was. Oh, that is so weird to think. But hello, guys, by the way. Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to, it's Quake. I hope you're not expecting sophistication, because you're not gonna get it. It's Quake. You move around and you kill things. It's how it works. Options, what can we do? Gameplay, always run on good view bob. View bob? Crosshair minimal, that's fine. Sound, blah 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 blah. Input, what's that? Controller, aim, right, is that like the sensitivity or something? Motion sensor function, okay, cool. Invert, look, no! No, that would be bad. I don't know how this plays, my loves. They've just re-released this. So, oh my god, it's got loads of add-ons as well. Quake is infamous as being like the, I suppose, it's not the follow-up to Doom. It's kind of what Doom gave birth to. Ah, look at it. The people who made this, ID Software, they loved H.P. Lovecraft. So there is a lot of Lovecraft in this game. Oh, look at that. This all selects hard skill. Yay! And you've got writhing corpses all along. We're not going for hard skill because that would be... There is a nightmare level, you know. If we go into hard... Oh my god, yes, I remember. If you go into hard mode, there is a way of selecting a nightmare skill mode. We're not going to do that, though. Normal skill, that's what we want. Hey! And these slip gates each take us to a different world, each of which has a vaguely different theme. This is the first one. This is the first episode, Dimension of the Doomed! The mystical past comes alive. Ignore the flavor text, it means fuck all, if you'll excuse me. Yeah, so we're basically taking a deep dive into the past of first-person shooters. This is what they used to be like. Yeah, I could see that. Thank you. Is there? Yeah, I thought so. I remember that. Everyone remembers that because, like, everyone and their dog has played this game. Oh my god, this is it's moving very fast, actually. Considering that it's on a PS4, that's hardly surprising, is it? Hello. Oh, if they're going to do this, are they going to do Quake 2? Because Quake 2 is genuinely good. Quake 1 is genuinely good as well, but Quake 1 is more of a tech demo than anything. They were basically showing what they could do. It was one of the first genuinely three-dimensional first-person games. Most of them were like Doom, you know, which kind of played at being three-dimensional. It wasn't really three-dimensional. Tons of atmosphere, though. Can we go in the water? Yeah, we can go in the water. I don't think there's much down here, though, if I remember correctly. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, no. Any secrets there? Hello. Isn't that nice? What the? No? Oh, we'll get that in a moment. I want to get these first. What does this do? This door opens elsewhere. Does it now? Secrets really were the thing in these games. Everybody loves their secrets. Hello? Oh, we're indoors now. Oh, that doesn't sound good. What the? I hear a monster somewhere. Interesting. So yeah, there's not much story. Don't expect much of one because it's the early days of first-person shooters. It's basically Doom. It's three-dimensional Doom. It didn't even have that function, the original one, where you could look up and down. Hi guys! Aha! Fun. Okay. Yeah, this is basically it. What you're seeing is what you get. This is the way the game works, and it's loads of fun. It's very quick now. Bloody hell, hello. Shooting doggos. It's always been a tradition in video games, it seems. There's a doggo up there, look, running back and forth. I wonder if I can shoot it. Aha! That was fun. I remember this. The whole area drops down. There's an area here where the whole floor drops. Oh, it's here. Yeah, these are just possessed soldiers. There's basically... It's the same as Doom. There's slipgate technology. They were doing some sort of experiment. They opened a portal to some elder realm, and something vile has sent everyone mad. That's basically it. That's all you need to know. And you're some sort of marine, I suppose. Ooh. Ooh, a nail gun. Hi. It's basically the machine gun, but it shoots nails. It's fun. At the time, this was incredible. And also, did you see the 9-inch nail symbol there? That's because Trent Reznor was responsible for a lot of the soundtrack. Cool, eh? Oh my god, a weapon wheel! That wasn't in the original game. Aha! Aha! Bloody axe! That's fun. That was not in the original game. There was no weapon wheel in the original game. You had to use the numbers. Hello. Hey! I'm sure we can go in the toxic filth. I'm sure it wouldn't be a good idea. Oh, this is taking me back. I used to do runs of Quake once upon a time. You see the odd looking? Yeah. That's quad damage. That basically means that when we shoot something, it'll go bang. It's only temporary though, which is a shame. Okay, there we go. It's going to wear off in a moment, so that was kind of useless. They go bang. It does 3 times the damage, basically. There are little puzzles like this all the way through. Nothing really to write home about. Oh, it's wearing off. Gibbed! Gibbed! Oh, oh, I got a biosuit, so I can go in the filth now. Yay! I should do that really. I'm sure there are secrets. Aye. Gotcha. Meh. Shooting the dogs doesn't feel good necessarily. Hello, guys. I mean, this isn't going to get deep. Guys, there's no gonna forget like levels of storytelling or anything like that. It's one of the very earliest first-person shooters that made its mark. Oh wow, I only got half the secrets there. So it's a game that you do runs of, but Bethesda have recently just re-released it for shits and giggles. You know, it's an ogre. He's got a chainsaw and he throws pipe bombs. Because there's no reason for it, and the levels get steadily more gothic as time goes on, which is kind of cool. I do believe this new version has added in lots of different bits and pieces as well. There are bits that were cut from the original Quake in this game, which is fun. Ow. Oh, what I like about it is the targeting isn't specific, so you just shoot in the general direction of the enemies and they die. That's kind of fun. Does that do something? No. Hello! Oh, it's an ogre. He chucks pipe bombs at you. We can get that launcher, by the way. The pipe bomb launcher, we will get that, and it's a really good weapon. Won't get the chainsaw, unfortunately. No oh, super shotgun. Definitely want that. Now, I recall there being a couple of puzzles where... Oh, delicious. Oh, it's you again. A couple of puzzles around here that require the shooting of switches. I seem to remember that. Go in the water. Let's see what's in the filth, shall we? I'm sure it's lovely. I'm sure it isn't. I mean, this was... Hey, lovely. I remember having such fun with this game when it came out because we'd never really seen anything like it. It was very much akin to the impact of Doom. It's a little bit of video game history. But my god, did video games start to evolve quickly after this? I mean, very shortly after this, you had Duke Nukem, the original Duke Nukem, which is, you know, despite the franchise's reputation these days, is absolutely spectacular as a video game. It was revolutionary. Shortly after that, ow, thank you, we got Quake 2, which was incredible. Absolutely incredible. I sincerely hope they're going to release Quake 2 because I will play the shit out of that. And then after that, of course, I mean, everyone's favourite, Half-Life, which changed video games forever. Listen to the ambience. The soundtrack in these games was as revolutionary as the games themselves. Oop, traps. There we go. Ooh, yellow armour. I don't know what that does, but I'll take it. My god. This is bringing a lot back. This is like pre-university, sort of towards the end of school days. Ooh, hello. What does that do? I got armor. Oh, it just gives me a lot of armor. All right, fair enough. Yeah, this is like heavy nostalgia. Oh, it's a death knight. Oh no, this is a normal knight. These guys aren't too bad, they're just undead knights. There's a big version called a death knight who's really tough. Yeah, we're fighting knights with a shotgun because, you know, there's something involving time travel as well, but it doesn't really matter. Ooh, what has that opened? Oh, it's extended the bridge so I can get the key. Nice. I love the variation in the environments, like the checkerboard floor here. All of this was, at the time, incredible. Absolutely incredible. I had a friend who was obsessed with this game, and I mean, like, would play it through obsessively. Because we were, like, what, 13 and didn't have anything better to do? I didn't even have a PC back then, so playing this was rather difficult. It did appear on some consoles, I believe. The PS1, I believe it appeared on. Oh, I don't want to open this because I know what it brings out. Okay, this is fun. Look at this. Unfortunately, it will unlock something awful. It's a Ripper! One of the nastier demons in this game. Leaps really far, does a lot of damage. It's a nasty piece of work, this one. And it's dead. God, you can tell that I've played this game a lot. Even though I've never played it on a controller before, the muscle memory is insane. Oh, is someone behind me? No, they're not. Look at that. I mean, ID Software, they really liked their satanic and occult imagery, didn't they? Really liked it. They just went for it, you know? Ooh, stuff. Nice. Anything? Anything at all? Oh, there are lots of slip gates around here that do go to different places, presumably? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah! No, same place. Ah, that's boring. Okay. Where did... Oh. Okay. Where am I going, then? Oh, through here. Okay. The big demonic door. Look at that. I mean, that's straight out of Doom, isn't it? Look at that. I like it. Into the darkness. Yay! Okay, let's continue. Where are we now? I think it's the Necropolis next, isn't it? Yep. Okay, this is where we're introduced to the undead enemies. This is the pipe bomb launcher. These are zombies. They rip off bits of themselves and chuck them at you. And the only way of killing them is by gibbing them. Good and proper. No, we don't want that pansy-ass little shotgun. That sucks. Look at that, they can fight one another, just like Doom. Just like Doom. Now, this game, it was revolutionary, but it was also kind of heavily criticised. It was It was very late on delivery, by all accounts. There were a lot of production problems. There are, if you go to the Internet Historians channel, there is a great documentary about the making of Quake, and it's really interesting. It was massively problematic, really difficult by all accounts to make this game. Oh shit. Oh shit! The ceiling's coming down on me, that's not good. And it wasn't entirely finished upon release. There were problems. Oh, Scrags! These things are called Scrags. They're little sort of... they're floaty torsos that shoot venom at you. I just like the fact they're called Scrags. I think that's a great name. It sounds like a British euphemism for something. Or other. Okay, that's for the rocket launcher. Oh, the key's down there. I'm going to have to go down there. Hello! Oh, I got that in the face, didn't I? Gotcha. Oh, there's a Scrag around here. Nail gun is good against these guys. There we go. Ah! There's lots of them. Swarm of Scrags. Oh, God. This is like... this is stepping back into prehistory. It feels very strange. And so there were chapters missing from the game. There were problems with the game upon delivery. It wasn't entirely finished. Like, there's only 2 bosses in the entire game originally. I don't know what it's like for this remake, but in the original there were only 2, which was a bit shit, really. Both of which were very Lovecraftian. There was Chthon and Shub-Niggurath, which is obviously directly from Lovecraft. That's right, at the end of the main game we're going to be fighting Shub-Niggurath, the goat of 1,000 young. Oh, okay, this is going to be fun. Gotta blow you up, otherwise you're going to get back up, aren't you? There we go. That's the shtick with the zombies, they need to be gibbed. Otherwise they get back up. Which we don't like. Okay. But it was also the beginning of, like, environmental storytelling in first-person shooters. Doom had a little bit of it. Some other games had a little bit of it. But very, very few had it to this degree. Okay. My god, that weapon wheel is a godsend. The concept of weapon wheels had not become apparent at this point in video game history. Let's put it that way. Got everything here? I can hear zombies. Zambros. Ooh, armor. There's another one. Hello. I love the way he falls down. Ow, thank you. Yay. Okay, so we've got the golden key now. Which way can we go? I think we need to go... is it this way, or can we go through here? Let's try going through here. Ah, no, this is the way we came, isn't it? Don't want that. There we are. The level design is really beautiful in these games. It's very... there's a sort of circuitous quality to it, where everything loops back together. It's very pretty. Ah. Ooh, this looks threatening to me. Oh, it's a Scrag. Not that bad. The way they fall flat on their faces makes me laugh. It amuses me. Uh-oh, this looks bad. That looks like a trap to me. That looks like something is gonna come out of there. Oh, go into there. Oh, okay. It's a key, and it is a trap. God damn it. It's chucked us into the sewers with the Zambros, which we don't like. I mean, all of this kind of thing was new in first-person games back then. The notion of there being, like, a sincere atmosphere, of there being horror, really. I mean, Doom had a little bit of it, but Doom wasn't really a horror game. Doom was amusing, you know? And so is this. I mean, this is very amusing too. It would be a long time before video games would evolve to the point whereby they had stories like, for example, Half-Life's or whatever. But this was the beginning of it. Uh-oh. Ah! I mean, this was new. Using elevation, fighting and playing across multiple different planes was a new thing. back then. It was a new thing, and I mean, no, that's bizarre, isn't it? That's a bizarre thing to think, but it's the way it was. And it took us all a while to get used to it. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Well, that was bound to happen, wasn't it? Look at them chucking bits of themselves at us. I mean, funnily enough, I mean, Quake is... There is a new version of Quake in production, which is why Bethesda have released this. If they're going to release... Quake 2, I don't know, I hope they do. Quake 3 they almost certainly won't, because there's no point. Quake 3 Arena wasn't really a game that you could play on your own. It wasn't. It's not a game as we understand it these days. It was part of a game. Alright, you. Right, I'm going to arc some grenades at you and play your own game, you bastard. Did we do it? I think we did. Good. Okay. Oh, there's another one up there. Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. I mean, these encounters had the quality of puzzles at this point. They felt very cerebral at the time. Oh, I nearly gibbed myself then. Doing very well here. But context is everything, is it not, my loves? We just didn't know any better. Oh, this looks sinister. What's going on? Oh, shit. Well, this is not good, is it? Ah, phew. Well, thank whatever dark overlord rules over this realm for that. Oh, where are we going? This doesn't feel right. Ooh. Oh, this is not right. This is bad. Okay, alright, you bastards. Come on. Eat nails. There we go. Oh, no, 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 I don't want to go back down. I didn't even know that could go back down. Nearly got all the weapons now as well, and we're hardly a few levels in. But there we go. Come on. I want it to activate again. Take me back up! God damn you! Oh. Well, that's weird. Do I need to... Oh, right, okay. You need to use the portal because they couldn't program in the lift coming back up. Okay. Okay, fine. Whatever. We're nearly at the end of the first chapter, believe it or not. We're very nearly at the end. Oh, Scrags. Hello! Like in most early first-person shooters, the double shotgun becomes the default weapon very quickly. Ahaha. Only one more to go. There we go. Oh, I found a secret. Apparently. That as well, being able to jump. That was a new thing. You couldn't jump in Doom. You most certainly couldn't. Bloody hell, the notion of jumping in Doom? Revolutionary. Where are we? Ooh, I got a biosuit. Scrag! Die, Scrag! Oh, yes, an underwater level. Oh, don't we just all love these? No, we bloody don't. Okay. Let's have a look. Where are we going? Oh, shut up! And die. There. Oh, nice. There's only 1 or 2 enemies left to find now. That's another thing the game was kind of criticised for. It had very limited numbers of enemies, which is true. I mean, it's a fair criticism. It's absolutely true. And there's not much in the way of tactics for them. You have to forgive it, though. Like I said, it's an old game. It's very old. And did so much that was utterly revolutionary. I kind of love it myself, but then I'm from the era. I've got a soft spot for it. Aye! Come back down. Thank you. I love the sort of archaic, grisly feeling of it all. That horror mixed with fantasy thing that's going on. I think that's really fun. Uh-oh. Gotcha. And the sound, the inconsistent sound of the chainsaw is fun. Oh, it's a Scrag. The worst thing Scrags do, their acid eats your armor. They attack your armor more than your health, and that's quite frustrating to be. Oh, gold. Don't want to fall down there. Oof, that would kill us, almost assuredly. No! No! Gotcha. Well, isn't that an inviting looking door? It's not. Look, they're attacking one another. That's another holdover from Doom. Different monsters, if they hit one another with their bullets, they will attack one another, which is great fun. It's actually a good way of dealing with areas if they're overpacked. Just get them fighting one another. Got the key. Yay. Oh. Huh. I want that health, thank you very much. Love the soundtracks to these old games, really do. Well, because the graphics were so basic, they often relied upon ambience to facilitate atmosphere. Uh-oh. Knights! They're not that tough. The Death Knights, on the other hand, are very tough, and we want to watch them. Okay. Bridge up there. Uh-oh. Something is here. That sounded like an ogre to me. Yep. Gotcha! What's this gonna do? Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ah! I want that armor. Thank you. He just hurt himself with one of his own grenades, which is great. He's also hurting me rather a lot, which is not. Scrag! I'm just going to say that as much as I can, because I like saying it. Uh-oh. Ah! Yeah, the game is a bit of a bastard for that as well. Just chucking, like, enemies at you. Opening doorways that have a ton of enemies in them. It does that a lot. Expect that to become sort of de rigueur as the game goes on. It's a naughty trick that they really love. Oh shit, it's hurting me. That is not a nice place to go for a dip. That's a horrible place to go for a dip, actually. Bing, bing, bing. Hi! Oh! Oh, I can kill these with the nail guns. No, I can't. Shit. Ah. There we go. I mean, it is very basic. It is very, very basic indeed. But it is fun. It's fun to revisit for nostalgia's sake and sentiment. And also just as an historical lesson. I mean, to think how far video games have come in such a relatively short space of time. I mean, we're talking, what, 20 years? It's quite incredible to think. What's even more incredible is that it's still so playable. I mean, I'm actually really enjoying this. There's something very pure about it, in the same vein as Doom 2016, you know? That... oh, fuck. Ow! Did you hear that crunch? That hurt. You know that essential purity that was so captivating in that game? That's exactly what you've got here. Oh, all my armor's gone. And I've got an interesting number of health. Oh, fuck. Oh. Ah, you bastards! Yeah, that happens a lot too. Bloody enemies teleporting in behind you. At least it warns you with a nice sort of zip. God, look at the fire. Polygonal fire. There's something very fetching about that. I like that for some reason. Hello. Right. It's the end of the level? Yeah! There we go! Right then. Where are we next? Oh, wow. Well, that's beautiful, isn't it? because things were so new back then, the programmers were kind of experimenting with what they could do, what was possible in 3D games, you know, in terms of environment and gameplay level design. So they were having a ball. There is a kind of wild and rabid invention to these games, as studios that are now iconic were trying to make their marks. And of course, ID Software, they had a lot to fulfill. They'd created Doom, for God's sake. I mean, they changed everything. In the space of a year, video games transformed completely, and then they had to capitalize on that again. As to whether they did with Quake, it's hard to say, it's ambiguous. It was certainly an amazing game, and it lasted for decades, because people kept playing it. Right up until the present day, people have been making mods for it. Because it was just so moddable, and also ID Software, they put the source code out there, and they put the tools out there that people could use to make their own add-ons. A lot of people who became programmers later, both for ID and for other companies, got their start modding games like Doom. Oh fuck, like Doom and like Quake. Oh, well, that went well. ExaggeratedElegy tries to put the pin back in. Didn't work, did it? Oh, what fun. That was funny. Again, there's a real sense of humour in these video games. They really don't take themselves that seriously, which is probably for the best, to be honest. Oh shit, look! Nails shooting from the ceiling. Not good. Also, AI. What AI? The enemies see you, they run at you. They're basically kamikaze. There really isn't much in the way of AI in these games. Probably even less than there was in Doom, to be honest. In Doom, a lot of the enemies did have their own little peculiar quirks and habits. Not really in this game. They just run at you and try to kill you. I do love the sounds they make, though. The sounds they make are great. They're really kind of scary. Apparently, they really wanted a much more horror-themed game than the one they created. They wanted to do something very Lovecraftian, because they loved Lovecraft, you know? And that influence is here, definitely, but it's not as clear as they wanted it to be, apparently. Ooh. You did? Ah, bad dog! Gibbed. Gibbed. Ooh. What's that up there? I see me a knight. Is there a lift we can make use of? You need the silver key, which I don't have. So let's go back through the main way. Shooting the windows do anything? Sometimes it does. No. You've got to keep your eye out for strange symbols and things on the walls, because often shooting them reveals secrets. Ooh. Gloom Keep, this is called. That's another thing the game was criticised for, by the way. It's a sort of mask graphical deficiencies or difficulties. Oh, rocket launcher. They used a lot of darkness, a lot of shadow. There's a great deal of brown. The game is very, very, very brown indeed. Which is fine. I actually rather like the brown, I've got to say. Okay. I'm going to put this down now so I don't end up accidentally gibbing myself. Yeah, I'm aware that the technical pronunciation is gib, as in giblets, but everybody said gib, so that's what we say. Ow! Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me. Am I going back to the beginning? Ah, shit. Ah, tits. Oh well. It was big, wasn't it, at this time? The sort of grimdark. Grimdark was huge at this point. Warhammer 40k was going through its really... It was transitioning into proper grimdark. 2000 AD was very popular. This, obviously, and Doom. And grimdark has always functioned when it's had this sort of note of satire underneath it. When it's so over the top, it's so ridiculous, you cannot help but take it as satire. That's when it's always been at its strongest. That's for damn sure. And Quake really fulfills that. I don't think... These games, I think, stop working when they start taking themselves too seriously. There's an element of almost like missing the point. And that's not to say there are not other forms of like first-person game that have evolved in the years since that take themselves very seriously and work beautifully. That, you know, that's definitely the case. It's just this particular subgenre. It's why Doom 2016 works so well. Because it had the sense of humour, it had all of the wonderful lack of seriousness about itself, you know? And it had the sort of grimdark satire as well, which I love. Ye dead? No. Ye going to die? Ooh, I hurt myself badly with that. Gotta be careful of the splash damage with the grenades. Ah, yes, let's start taking our own advice. Why not? You know what, it might be better to start using the nail gun here. Gotcha. I might start calling it the Jesus gun. Yeah, nails? No? No? Alright, fair enough. Ooh, lovely. Okie dokie. There is a super nail gun as well, which it revolves. It's like a revolver version. It's really good. Where's the other knight? I was going to say, I could have sworn there was another one. There! Gotta be very careful of his grenades. Because of the way they ping and bounce all over the place. There's almost like a sniper rifle quality to the nail gun. It's so accurate. Whereas the grenade launcher has other benefits. What the... Did that just come down and almost kill me? It did, didn't it? Ah, fuck. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. Oh! Ah! Slashed by a knight. Oh well. I tell you what, my loves, when we come back, we'll have another go at Quake, because I'm rather enjoying this. Until then, my dears, bye-bye!